Tonight for Greg Berhalter, who takes the reins for the very first time. It's the bows. It's from Arroyo. Elite Athletes Performance Center there, just outside of San Diego. Greg Berhalter already changing things up in that. Much has changed since these two nations last met. It wasn't that long ago, October the 6th. 2017, you were there, Taylor?
Transition. Greg was very adamant to say you're completely out of your mind, because he's, I'd say, progressed in his thinking is the way they line up on the defensive side of things. We talk so much about how their ability to keep possession.
To see whether Berhalter can employ the same sort of philosophies that he did at club level on the international stage. Very colourful background. Maybe we'll touch on that a little later. Against Peru and Italy in the fall.
Up the field and high that Will Trapp would slide in as your third center back, so to speak, and they would split the center backs. Here, they're not doing that. Lovitz is playing as your left. He doesn't care. It doesn't bother him.
No.
His quote in The Athletic, the article with Paul Tenorio, was wonderful for me, because he said the perception of the United States, that right there says a ton.
Yep. I think he's a pragmatist, isn't he? He recognizes there are wounds that are going to take some time to heal.
Because you need a Walker Zimmerman here to step into the midfield, and then you can play and open the game up. But it's been too deliberate in the back and a little too slow to open up Panama defensively, and that's why space has been so limited for the United States going forward. Be a part of the attack in tight spaces. Good example there, good layoff.
And Corey Baird, agony is again MLS Rookie of the Year. US starting to threaten, and the shot from Lima was wide in the end.
The shot from who?
Nick Lima.
Yeah. Right, so the ball turns over. Now you're playing between the lines. You've got runners coming. Nick Lima in an advanced position off the layoff. This is what Greg Berhalter was talking about, is if they can turn opposition over in their defensive third, then we've got numbers coming forward, and that includes, at times, that fullback playing in there. But I think with the way MLS Cup went, I think there's a little chip on the shoulder of Obobisi wanting to...
Officials insisting there's still some blood flow. They're applying the serious bandages. Palacios hanging up the cross, needed the intervention of Zimmerman. Very bad.
Listen, it may not be pretty at home, but that long ball, direct play from Aaron Long, is going to open up the game and push Panama back 15 yards. At some point, I can get forward and get after it a little bit more with some energy.
Roldan doing just that.
The whole play starts off of Aaron Long recognizing the situation. He tries to play a ball over the top. Now it's second balls. Now you've got numbers forward. This ball comes all the way.
Just down the road in Casa Grande in Arizona.
That was also, I'd argue, one of the top two performances Michael Bradley's ever played for the United States.
And here is Baird again. It's open to Mihailovic!
Position area that then you can exploit. They get forward, the ball gets in between the lines, the ball turns over, Nick Lima pushes it forward. Now you've got 2, 3, 4 runners. Corey Baird with a great look, but Mihailovic, first time, if he takes a touch, it closes down the angle. Corey Baird, perfect pace, but Mihailovic having a great January.
This combination with Lima, stuck under his feet. Escobar, the tackle, trying to power forward. Roldan making up the ground. So too Bradley. Escobar. Chavez on to Baird. Quite late for Baird. And Lima's shot came after the infringement, Corey Baird.
With his time with Seattle, he covers so much ground, but he has a great recognition of that third or fourth guy to get inside the 8 and follow that run. And if they're not, he's going to get an opportunity to finish some plays off, or more importantly, provide some space for the goal scorers.
So the ability to get inside the penalty area, one of the things they were working on. The other, the ability to press after losing the ball. Both of those have paid off so far in the first half. Zade is a part of their under-20 side. We've mentioned the under-20 World Cup coming up for Tab Ramos in the US in May. That tournament will stretch into June in Poland. Panama will be there too. To draw, by the way, yet to be made for that tournament because the South American qualifiers.
Next step of progression with the national team has to come, and that's one of the big question marks for Greg Berhalter.
Lima just following that Adams play best. Is he a right back? Is he a midfielder? It's a quick burst through.
Again, high press, he can do a lot of things in that spot. I just think he's a perfect fit, and that's why when I said it 2 years ago, everybody laughed at me, but the reality is he's got that. But then again, you watch the game today for Red Bull Leipzig. He was pretty good in the middle.
Yeah. Christian Pulisic, of course, will be on his way to Chelsea. Arroyo on the turn. Oh, Stefan may have some work to do here, and he does, and he's strict. 2 games in 3 seasons for the Seattle Sounders. In the first half, a new 5-year extension to his contracts. Getting it half away. Lima with the switch. Plays for the LA Galaxy. He took his first steps as an assistant coach under Bruce Arena. He's rolled down. Zimmerman. A good spell of possession this for the US. Roll down, breaking through.
You know, when Zimmerman's had the ball, you can see the influence of Bob Bradley wanting to play with his center backs confident on the ball. You can see it tonight because Zimmerman's been, of the 2 center backs, more confident stepping into the hole, playing the balls forward, and then allowing Roldan to take chances.
Nicely worked, rekindled. Mihailovic fancies it, and wobbling a little. Eddie Roberts, a second attempt to hold it in.
And this is better from the United States because the speed of play is a little bit quicker. The ball movements, 2-touch passing, get it moving it around, and then
just the potential starter in this game, knowing how Mihailovic had performed in camp. Jen is another, still in the process of working his way back from a long time out.
I don't know about you, Adrian, but I'm actually interested to see where Scalotto plays.
The Galaxy are going to look very different, aren't they? I think that's safe to say.
Just finally is starting to get fit, and he's a huge part of our team keeping possession during that stretch of trying to make the playoffs. But he's a tweener.
Yeah.
Every coach you talk to, they've got a different idea for where Sebastian Lletget should play. Conversations with Patrick Vieira, and he said tactically he's got to improve and evolve if he wants to play from the opening whistle. But I think if Michael Bradley drops deeper and he sits there, then you've got your 3 with Zimmerman.
Not the overwhelming avalanche of substitutes you sometimes see on these occasions. Greg Berhalter, his 18th cap. DC United man. Proving the win, of course, in the first time of asking. Some US coaching debuts have been a relatively scarce commodity.
So it's always difficult, right? When you and I have done a couple of these together. You want to.
As far as Roldan, his footing betrayed him. We've seen several examples of that. Really good tackle from Lima. The cross too, and there's the second goal. Nick Lima made it happen, but it's a walk in the park for Walker Zimmerman. who keeps on scoring goals. His second for the national team. And a lot of credit going to Nick Lima, the San Jose man who made it happen.
Well, this play starts off an attacking corner for the United States. And how about this from Nick Lima? I mean, this is remarkable. Panama's on the counter going the other way. Nick Lima's got to come up with a massive tackle, does that, but then you've got to deliver a perfect ball, and he does that. Great ball in, Walker Zimmerman. Easy finish, but that is a great ball in from Nick Lima. What a goal.
Wasn't quite Wayne Rooney for DC United against Orlando, was it? But similar.
Very similar.
The tackle. That's Greg Berhalter just 10 minutes away from perfect sort of Ariola. Sure enjoyed the training camp. It was goals for the national team, Ariola. Sure. Lima has broken through for his second assist of the night.
You're going to buy an apartment next to that stadium, aren't you?
It is pretty special.